Let's focus on Group E. Sevilla beats Maribor by 3-0. Meanwhile, Liverpool can only manage a 1-1 draw against Spartak Moscow. Stevie, is this a good result?
Listen, normally in Europe, away from home, a point is a solid result. But unfortunately, Spartak are just not a good side. Liverpool completely and utterly dominated this game. Spartak had 2 shots and scored with 1 that the goalkeeper should have got, Karius. Why he was playing, I have no idea.
What's the thinking here? Obviously, Mignolet in the league. Is it Karius in the Champions League?
Listen, Klopp has already said previously at the start of this season that he's going to play his goalkeepers, which means that one game's going to be Mignolet and then Karius is going to come in and play as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play Ward. But listen, they should have won this game very easily. They have got a point. They are going to qualify through this group. But if they want to be top of the group, they have to beat teams like Spartak.
Who was it who did that a couple of years ago? Barcelona?
Yes.
Yeah, but they were a good team.
Yeah, Real Madrid did it as well.
And they were a good team. And there's the difference. Liverpool have finally got themselves back into the Champions League, right? Why even take the chance of shooting yourself in the foot when you've been drawn out one of the luckiest and weakest groups in this competition? Then don't take any chances. And that's all he's doing. Crazy.
Are we seeing a similar story, though? As much as we talk about the defence, Stevie, I feel like a lot of the Liverpool games that we've discussed this season, a lot of chances, a lot of the ball, not getting into the back of the net.
Listen, I would suggest that if that's your only problem, it's not a bad one to have.
Well, not scoring's a problem, surely.
No, but if you're creating as many chances as they are, if somebody says to you, "I've got a real problem for you," you're going to create 100 chances, but you're not going to take the majority of them. It's kind of a positive negative. Is that possible?
What?
Is that possible?
What? I'm taking it.
It just went sideways.
Listen, the bottom line is, if they keep a clean sheet, they win the game
They can't
anyway.
keep any
and they
clean
can't keep a
sheets.
clean sheet.
But they can't seem to score goals either.
What do you mean they can't seem to score goals either? They've been scoring plenty of goals this season. There have been a couple of games, and this one is one in particular, Spartak. What do you mean when?
They scored 3 at the weekend.
They scored 3 away to Watford at the start of the season. They scored 3 at the weekend.
Beat Arsenal by 3.
Beat Arsenal by 3. Keep going.
Write him out for him.
Let me think.
Hey,
I've no more for you.
Is that a positive negative or not?
No, that's not.
Scored against Hoffenheim in the last round. Was it 2-2 that game?
And by the way, to come back to the point about other teams have done it, changing the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But they had 2 good goalkeepers.
Right.
Liverpool don't have 1 good goalkeeper at the moment because Mignolet hasn't been particularly brilliant.
But it doesn't help the situation of both Mignolet and Karius because you see goalkeepers that have issues with confidence to begin with.
Yeah.
On their own. Mignolet on one side, Karius on the other. And if none of them really get confident on the field, then how are they going to perform where they're actually out there? It just doesn't make sense.
And Liverpool's biggest struggle is defensively. They're not consistent. So how are you going to get consistency if you're changing the goalie, if you're changing the centre-back pair all the time, if you're changing the full-backs all the time? So not only do you have players who are not capable at the present time of defending well, but you're mixing it up all the time. You're never going to get any consistency.
Klopp was talking after the game, apparently, about all the chances they created and how we can't do any more. Well, he can, because if we pick up on the point about the Spartak goal, Karius was absolutely gubbins for the goal.
Yeah,
because it didn't even go anywhere near the corner. It came over the wall, but it didn't go over the wall into the corner. It went over the wall and probably halfway between the post and the middle of the goal, or almost. And a decent goalkeeper would have kept it out. Thus, the score being 3 points and a win for Liverpool. So he can talk all he wants about missing chances, which they did, but he made a change in goal, and his weaker of the 2 goalkeepers should have kept the free kick out.
Yeah. But they're going to. You mentioned the weakness of the group. Liverpool are going to qualify easily. But if you're one of the big boys, you're licking your lips, aren't you? The knockout stage, hoping you get Liverpool.
Yes, I don't think anybody's shaking in the shoes if they get Liverpool because they know that they'll score goals against them.